Okay, I decided to wall off the V-nose part of the trailer up front. I actually took some cedar fence paneling that was getting thrown out, cut it in half widthwise, and then ran it through the table saw just to take a little bit of the gray color off of it, get it back to the more natural color. And it also left me some like kind of cool rough cut saw marks in the wall, so I decided to use that for the wall paneling. I put in a little Browning clock, battery powered clock. I had to build a door to fit that space right there. I didn't want to, the trailer is only 6 foot 6 inches tall to the ceiling. It's actually 6'8" to the ceiling, but then I brought the ceiling down. I insulated between the studs, added plywood, and then I also went down the steel studs and added a 1x3 piece of trim to help support the plywood when it's going down the road. But so I didn't have enough space to buy a door. I didn't have the width or the height to buy a door. I decided to just build a custom door to fit in there. We added a little piece of art from Hobby Lobby to it. I added the same little lock on it so it'll stay shut when I'm driving down the road. Put in a deer antler handle on it, and that just separates the bathroom from the rest of the trailer. Okay, let's open the little lock right here, open the handle. When I put the bathroom door in, I actually treated it more like an exterior door, put in some 1x2s, and then I added some weather stripping inside the bathroom door. That was really just I didn't do it all the way around the door. I left a little bit of space open and a little bit of space at the bottom underneath the door. So what I was trying to do was bring in some cold air past those totes, warm it up on the wood stove right here, have the entire room warm up to temperature, and then have that warm air start going under the bathroom door. And then my top vent in my trailer is actually in the shower right there, which was convenient. That's one of the reasons I decided to wall off the V-nose on the front of the trailer, is I wanted the hot air to exit the shower through that vent when I was taking a shower to go hunting. So let's look at the bathroom. There's a composting toilet, fire extinguisher, a little brush for cleaning. My neighbor actually got me a picture of an outhouse with a horse next to it, so I put it in a kind of a rustic frame and put that in the bathroom for wall art. This is the brush to clean the cubic mini wood stove. I just did a deer antler on the wall to hold the toilet paper roll. Just brought in a piece of petrified wood for a door stop for the bathroom door, so if I'm in here and I want the bathroom door to stay open, I can just put that in front of it. I did a little stick tile on the floor in the bathroom, metal on the floor in the shower, and then corrugated metal for the shower walls. Just did a little curtain rod with a kind of an outdoorsy shower curtain. It's just a deer in the woods on it. I have a little basket or rack, wall rack right here to hold all the scent killer soap, stuff like that. A little cleaning bucket in the shower. The shower just drains out the bottom of the trailer. I just drain it into a 5-gallon bucket and then go out and water a tree with it. This is how the shower works. Right under this countertop there's a switch that turns on a pump. The pump is in the bottom of this 30-gallon trash can. So I fill that up with water. The pump pumps water through the hose up to the inline water heater in the bathroom through the wall. There's also a propane tank mounted down there. The pump pumps water through this hose up into the bottom of this inline water heater. Goes through the coils, heats the water up, and then comes back down through this hose in the bottom of the water heater. That's where it splits and it goes back through the wall to the kitchen sink so I can wash my hands or wash off knives or tools or some dishes. It splits and goes to the shower nozzle from there. So once you turn this on, this is battery powered igniter. So all it needs is the propane and a D battery. It ignites itself. I have the vent cover or the heat director on the top. I put another little safety thing here to keep it away from the shower curtain when it's closed. But I don't really, it's only really on for about 2 or 3 minutes. I don't take super long showers. And then I just added some caulk up on the top to keep all of the moisture in the shower. Like I said, there's a vent right here in the top of the shower, so when I'm showering, most of the hot air and humidity goes out of that vent. That was also another reason that I wanted to go with the Cubic Mini wood stove as opposed to a propane heater in here. I stayed in this trailer for a couple years after I bought it. I bought it in 2020 during the pandemic. I did a small hunting cabin in it. I built these little kitchen cabinets, but I didn't do any insulation in the walls. I didn't do any tongue and groove pine on the walls. I just painted the walls, put up a curtain, threw in a quick platform for a bed, and went hunting. But the reason I bought this trailer was during the pandemic. I still wanted to be able to go back and hunt. I also did a little door on the front in the Vinos. That's just a little cleaning closet. It's just, I don't know, 10 inches deep and 2 or 3 feet wide. Just a place to hang up like trash bags, brooms, mops, a little like Bissell vacuum cleaner. It's kind of handy just to have something in here just to clean up. I just put a little finish nail up on top of it and use that to keep it closed. So it's just kind of a little secret door in the front of the Vinos cleaning closet. Another reason that I wanted to put in this Cubic Mini wood stove is when I'm showering inside the trailer, it adds a bunch of humidity to the air. When I was running a little electric space heater in here, that wasn't taking the humidity out of the air. And when it was really cold in here, I would add my little Mr. Buddy heater, and that was a propane heater, so that was adding more humidity to the air. So I was actually getting to the point where there was like water drops on the top of the roof. I didn't put any insulation on the ceiling. I didn't put any plywood in. It was just an aluminum roof. But one of the reasons I wanted to go to the Cubic Mini wood stove, the biggest reason, is that's going to dry the air out in the trailer. When I take a shower in the trailer, it's going to add a little moisture to the air, so they kind of cancel each other out. I also like the fact that I'm not dealing with switching out propane bottles with this all the time. The drawback is you have to cut a little firewood. You have to cut it down to 5 3/4 inches so it'll fit inside the door. But I don't mind doing that. I actually kind of like taking the chainsaw out and cutting firewood, cleaning up the property. That's a look at how I decided to finish off my 7x16 enclosed cargo trailer conversion. I turned it into a little hunting lodge. That's the look I was going for. I wanted it to be very rustic, very hunting centered. I wanted to feel like I was staying in a little hunting lodge when I was up at the hunting property hunting. But I also didn't want to deal with a bunch of the other drawbacks of parking an RV up there or a camper, or, this is an enclosed trailer, so I don't really have to worry about pests or mice getting in the walls, chewing a bunch of things up. There's no wiring in the walls. There's no wiring or insulation underneath of it. So it's what works for me. I want to be able to park it out on my hunting property, come in, throw a cooler and some hunting stuff in it, throw a couple pieces of wood in the wood stove, go hunt, come back, eat dinner, go to sleep. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any upcoming episodes, and thanks for watching.